ladies and gentlemen. It's Christelle Martinette here. This is just a brief intro to the reading. I'm going to be using 3 different decks for the month of August. Tarot of the Obscure Fables. I've used them before. You've seen them before. The Angel Tarot and the Sibylla of the Mysteries. Then I'll have the runes here with me. This is Tiger's Eyes, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your subscriptions, your new subscribers, welcome, and old subscribers, thank you for your support. If you want a reading, it's readings at ChristelleMartinette.com, or go to my website and you'll get all the information. www.ChristelleMartinette.com. On to the readings. Aries, it's your turn for the month of August. Let's start with the Obscure Fables Tarot. These were shuffled offline already, and I'll show you those cards. This is, where do I put this? Got the right cards? Yeah, and those were the Obscure Fables, yeah. And this is the deck of the Angel Tarot. Again, here too, those are shuffled offline. This is for Taurus. Taurus, I hope I didn't say anything else. This is the reading for Taurus. Hello, Taurus. And now I have the Sibylla of the Mysteries, of which I'll take a card up, underneath, and on top. On top and underneath. All right, let me show you the cards first. This is the, I hope this is visible. We have some, there you go, the 3 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. There you go. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Then we have 2 Sibylla cards. We have L'Ufficiale, the official, which could be a professional magistrate, a judge, a lawyer, things of this, an accountant. And then we have the, the stanza, the room, okay? Communication, things like this, we'll look at that now. Okay, Cancer, we have here at the outset, yourself that is asking, you're asking yourself, what you're expecting. You know, you're asking yourself, well, when is it going to come about? And in the month of August, many of you are planning vacations, but there's something more that you're expecting, especially in the first 3 weeks. This 3 of Cups is Mercury in Cancer. It's very fast moving. It's a 3-week period that it stays. And what usually I believe it has to do with the mind, with communication, and there's something you're expecting. There's news that you're expecting. I don't believe that has to do with work per se, but it's something more of a personal venture that you're interested in. I don't know, maybe you're expecting courses. You put in a bid for a course on the job. Your company may be paying for you, but there's something that you're planning. You're planning something in your career. And the question you ask yourself in the beginning of August is, okay, when is it going to happen? When will I get news? Now you act on it. The way that you act on it is this Ace of Cups. And this is a water sign. And waters run deep, they say. And it's a very emotional card, but still here being in the action position, it's telling me to tell you, Taurus, that you're going to take it slow, okay? It's in August. It's a fiery month. You yourself are a earth sign, but you're going to have to cool down. You know, if you're going to go on vacation, stay in the water a lot, because your excitement is on the, you can feel it on your skin. The action that you take, so therefore, needs to be one of relaxation with regards to that which you are expecting. Then we have the environment that you're in, and it is a month of fire. It's August, and the Queen of Wands here attests to that. It's a fiery month. It gives you passion. It wants you to move forward. You really want answers, so then by September you can start moving. Interesting. This is interesting because the emotional side to the spread that I have here is also, well, it's the Ten of Pentacles, and it's Mercury in Virgo. Okay, Mercury in Virgo, which is an earth sign just like yours. And it's telling me that in the month of the Virgo sign, which is, I believe, let's see, the end of August, 21st of August to the 20th of September, that's when there's fertile ground for you to hear from what the seeds that you have planted. Now, in terms of change, very interestingly, I have these two cards, and one is this ufficiale, this officer, and it's much different from a normal Sibilla deck where there is the Gran Signore, the great man, the important person. This is different. Excuse me, this is different. It talks about secrets, contrasts, difficulties that you have to go through. Something that, sort of like a battle that against your own will. It's a battle of wills that you have with yourself. I myself, me, myself, and I. You're conflicted as to how to go about just waiting and relaxing and taking care of things. This, however, is with the Rune stanza that talks about imminent news, communication, to the point of revelations, as if you're going to be revealed something, something new, important, and some news about an important situation. So definitely that is going to happen in the month of August for you, Taurus. I'm going to take these obscure fables and pull a few cards on the opposite tarot, on the angel tarot, to clarify them, and see what this gives me. Okay, in terms of the action that you take, I've got the Nine of Cups. Look at that, beautiful Nine of Cups, and that's, illuminating the Ace of Cups, and there's just something beginning. There's a beginning. There's something. The cups bear things. They hold things. There's something happening for you. Three of Pentacles also. The Three of Pentacles is a card that tells you it is about work. It is about work, where you have a greater stability than in the previous months. In the month of April, probably there was a great change, I remember, but now things are looking very stable, but still the working environment that you're in especially, and your emotional environment, is one of very, very fertile. It's very fertile grounds, this Ten of Pentacles in the emotional house here. Now I'm going to look at the other two clarified cards that clarify, and we have here the Chariot and the Page of Swords. Now, we did talk about Mercury, and it's all about the mind and communication, and this is our fiery lady of fire, lady of passion over the environment, the circumstances in the month. It's high stakes because you make them high stakes, Taurus. You want it that way because what you feel you're expecting is something that is quite important for you. Now, the Chariot here, what's important to know about the Chariot is that it's also a Cancer card, and this is the second time that we talk about Cancer. There was Mercury in Cancer here, and Cancer here. Now, Cancer gives us an indication, of course, of the period, and We will be in Cancer in July. As I read, I'm still, well, we just came out, or we're going into Leo actually. We just went into Leo. But the Cancer card talks about the communication. There are two messages here. One is when you planted seeds, and two, when the full fruition of these seeds will come about following the year's end, the new year. So this will be next year. So it's going to take, and you know, of course, the temperance, the idea of the temperance, the water, the Ace of Cups is telling you that you really need to relax because it's a long process, and things that you need to wait for will be much more satisfactory, much more rewarding when they finally do come. But you, all along of the way, even if I say to you, Taurus, look, it's going to take a year for your dreams to be fulfilled with respect to what seeds you planted, even though I say that, what's important to note, Taurus, is that all along the way, from now until that time, you're going to have confirmation, constant confirmation on the job, in your activity, and with your relationships, that they will complement each other, and they see you as being very motivated, and you will grow firmer your idea about how you stand in relation to the company you work with, the people you work with, your position. Even you may even have just been hired, you may be low man on the totem pole in this big, huge institution, you know, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you have a feeling of being firmly planted in the ground, which you are, all along the way, every step of the way, until the next Cancer period. Let me take the runes now to see what they can tell us about this spread, about August for you, Taurus. Well, let's see, let us see. Yes, the need to wait is clearly indicated here, very clearly. This is telling me quite clearly, this is actually called need, this rune, Hagal Hagalas. Now, Hagal Hagalas also is here to tell us, look, it's true. We come out with the Three of Cups here in this spread, and the Three of Cups does say to you, look, it's Mercury in Cancer. You've got a long way, baby. What you did last month was important in the Cancer period, but it's never going to be as important as what you're going to reap next year. But you have to do the waiting. And it also suggests, Hagal Hagalas, for many of you, that it would be wise in this period to take refresher courses, new courses. I don't know, let's say you're a courtroom stenographer, you know, this kind of job that seems to be out of being extinct because of new technology, but the courts offer you, or some lawyer that you work for, a company, or barrister might offer you a training course because they want you to be able to do both for different things. And that's one example. So they're refresher courses. What's interesting is right over this Ten of Pentacles, I have Fehu, and sorry, Anzus. Anzus here, bright stave, is the rune of communication, and communication on the job. What it talks about here is constantly being ready and open with both your expertise, your limitations. You need to express those to people you work with, and they will take you as a very, very serious person. Also, I've got here Thurisats that hits us like a drum in our head, like a Thor, you know, Thor, this thunder, god of thunder, will hit us over the head so hard. And it talks about conflicts, and right over the ufficiale, the official here, which means that this is a month where you have to, so many people say, I'm going to do the sign of the cross for the religious ones. I'm going to, you know, or say, inshallah, you know, I'm going to throw cautions to the wind. What may be, Sarah, Sarah, you know, I have done my piece, and I have done it. This is the rune Weird, nameless and faceless. Weird, that talks about nameless and faceless. Rune Weird, that talks about wanting it to be done in your way, and you're characterizing your specialization. It does have a smack, the entire reading, about refining the skills that you have and showing the people that you work with that you're inclined to improve on the nature of your expertise. very extremely interesting is having this gifu in the middle of the spread, which talks about a give and take, and I give you my time and the willingness to be part of refresher courses and retraining courses if you, in future will consider me for another job or for a rise, raise, things like that. This is all in the cards. This is all in the making. These are, we can say predictions. These are, if you do this, this will happen. Okay, this is the way the runes are talking to me now. Very interesting. Way at the top, and I'll go to the middle here, is this rune Yera, which beats time, which also attests to the fact that it's going to take time. You're going to have to wait till that to that period next year, 2019. Cancer. Then I have these beautiful, 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 say it again, beautiful rune, Awats. And this is a journeying rune. It does suggest to you, a Taurus, go forward, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it, go forward and go for it. You've got the cards on your side. La 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 la. Just for Aries, this is the second reading I'm doing, and I've got Soilo again, the sun. It smells of success. It talks about the ingredients in your soup, in your August soup, and your mental state that you will have because of the projects that you have had recently. Very, very vibrant, very bubbly. It's mushrooming ideas here, but we've got all systems go, Taurus. What can we say for it? What would we ask for next? What would we ask for more? I hope this was of help to you, Taurus, and please enjoy your month of August till we read together again. Bye-bye, Taurus.